Millions of people are about to get absolutely wrecked in Bitcoin. As we've been seeing the price kind of do nothing for the past few days, we're starting to see the chart print some very interesting signs, creating a very, very dangerous environment. So make sure to like the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel, make sure to click that bell for notifications, because we are bringing you the most timely updates here on YouTube, and you're definitely going to want to pay attention to this one. Now, first of all, this video is more of just a warning video because, as I said, we are seeing some very dangerous signs printing on the chart here that could wreck many, many people in both directions. Now, why is this so dangerous? Well, first of all, let's talk about the bearish narrative. When we go around there on crypto YouTube, everybody is feeling very, very bearish. People are saying, look, we need to have a pullback. This was clearly a high. The pullback is coming. The pullback hasn't started yet. We're going to see 20K, 19K. And look, we very, very well may see those prices. After all, the Bitcoin price came up to a key zone of resistance right up here, printing the dreaded upside down Bankman-Fried bearish man boob pattern. We can see as the price was getting higher and higher into key resistance, which, by the way, was the short setup that we gave in the Casper Crew VIP Discord. And I am still actually holding multiple short positions from that high because of this trade setup that was given over in the Casper Crew VIP Discord. But once we came up to that level and we were printing this bearish sign, we could see that Sam Bankman-Fried's man boobs were getting lower as the price was getting higher. In fact, if we take a picture of Sam Bankman-Fried right down here and we actually overlay him on top of market Cipher B, we can see that he fits absolutely perfectly onto these momentum waves, right? And so this is very, very bearish. And historically speaking, this has always led to a pretty big move to the downside. And I myself am holding multiple short trades, and I can understand why people are getting so bearish right now. But here are some things that we really need to consider when we are looking to short right now. First of all, as the price has been consolidating here, most of the trades that have been opening up have been short trades. Right here, this is coinalize.net. It's a free tool, and this is showing us what is actually happening live in the market. The market is moved by traders participating into the market and actually putting up their capital for risk. If there are more longs than shorts, price will go up. If there are more shorts than longs, price will go down. Makes sense. More buyers than sellers, the price goes up. More sellers than buyers, the price goes down. What this information is telling us right here is that since January 20th, there have been a lot more sellers than buyers, and yet the price is not going down. What could this potentially mean? Potentially, this could mean a few things. It could mean that there are bigger players who are actually buying Bitcoin here, holding the price up, and they're doing so with passive limit orders. The second thing it could mean is that, look, we could be setting ourselves up for a major short squeeze because all the liquidity that has been forming right here, the majority of it are shorts that could get absolutely wrecked. And so if I was a bigger player in the market and I wanted to push the price down more, I can't sell unless there are people buying. And guess what? Shorts getting stopped out in the market, that actually looks like a buy order. So we could squeeze all these shorts, then get a move to the downside. So be very careful if you're shorting at these lows. We're going to be talking about this a little bit more, but if we come back to the chart right here, we can also see that the Bitcoin price has been unable to lose this trend line to the downside, which is very, very interesting because, again, as we are consolidating here, we are unable to change market structure and put in a lower low. In fact, we're only putting in higher lows, which is why also in the Casper Crew VIP Discord, I did give the long setup from this low yesterday, and that literally is the exact low that we came down to right here with this wick. And by the way, if you want to join the Casper Crew VIP Discord, where we long and we short, and every single day we give the trade setups, we give the levels that we are looking at. We actually do 3 live streams a day. These are just some of the trades that we have taken in the Casper Crew VIP Discord. You can go to patreon.com/Jason Casper. Also, if you want to take advantage of the volatility of these charts, longing and shorting on smaller term timeframes, check out the 0% limit fees on ByBit, because this is actually a good deal for traders who are day traders, scalpers. If you don't have to pay limit fees, you can market into your trade and limit out without any fees, and it can actually really reduce the amount of fees that cut into your profit. Of course, this is only for people who actually know how to trade. So what are some other bullish things that we are seeing on the chart right now? Well, if we take a look at our 4-hour time frame, we can see that the momentum is in fact starting to tick back to the upside right here. right? And if we look at our lower time frames, we even see bullish divergences forming on the 1 hour time frame. We can see as we came down to the trade setup level given in the Casper Crew VIP Discord from right here, we can see that we are getting bullish divergences, right? That coveted uneven butt cheek pattern where we see market Cipher B actually printing higher lows, just like this woman's butt cheeks, as the price is making lower lows. In fact, we see that pattern right down here, right? So this is very, very interesting for more potential upside. Something else that we need to be very, very careful of if we are looking to short right here is the fact that if we do get another big push to the downside, we know that everybody's stop loss who's long is going to be somewhere in this zone right here. What that means is that just below where price is currently trading, there is a major zone of support, right? So if we do, let's say, get another move to the downside and people start FOMOing short, we might just get a reversal, especially if we see these bullish divergences continuing to print on the chart. So needless to say, if we are going to be looking for a big move to the downside, we need to be very, very careful right now in this specific area because there are some things that could wreck shorts, okay? Now, let's talk about things that could absolutely wreck longs. This is why so many people could get liquidated in these markets. If we take a look locally right now at what is happening with the order book, we can actually see the opposite, where we see longs actually pouring in right here. In fact, look at this. In the past few hours, we have seen many long trades open up, and yet the price is actually unable to make a higher high right here. This is called a bearish CVD divergence, where we can see as the price is making a lower high, we can see the amount of longs coming in is getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and yet price is unable to push up. Locally, this could be a bearish CVD divergence that actually plays out to the downside. And in addition, if we take a look at our Bitcoin chart right here, we can see that just above us, in fact, we'll go to a lower term time frame so we can see it more clearly. Just above us, if people are looking to, let's say, long right now, we do have some very key zones of resistance just above us, right? We have the value area high of this range right here, which is a key zone of resistance. And just above that, we have the Fibonacci golden pocket retracement from the high to the low, which is also a key zone of resistance. Okay, so what does all this mean? How do we navigate these waters as traders when things are looking so uncertain? Guys, the answer is we always need to be prepared for any scenario, and we always need to have a plan in advance, right? If Bitcoin is consolidating in a zone where there's conflicting bearish and bullish signals, such as right here, we need to have a predetermined plan to get us into the market, and then we need to abide by that plan. That is how we take the trades in the Casper Crew VIP Discord. We had a plan to short if price pumped up to here. We had a plan to long if price dumped down to here. And if we do that, we also need to have clearly defined entry and exit signals. We need to know what is going to get us into the market, what is going to get us out of the market, where is our stop loss going to be, what is our take profit going to be. Because if we can approach these markets with a systematized plan so that we are, even if price goes against us, we have an exit plan that will keep us from getting wrecked, we will be profitable over time. And if this is something you want to learn, check out the course, jasoncaspertrading.com. This is definitely not the course. This is where I make my thumbnails. This is the course at jasoncaspertrading.com. This will give you the clear point A to point B comprehensive trading system so that you always know where you're looking to enter the trade, where you're looking to take profit, where to set your stop loss, and more. This is changing literally thousands of people's lives, because once you come to these charts with a plan, you could say, for example, okay, if price starts to dump, I'm not necessarily going to short. I'm going to wait and see what happens in this zone. And if I see what I'm looking for to happen to a long, I could potentially hop into a long. Or you could say, if price starts to pump from here, I'm not going to FOMO into a long because I know that there's resistance just above us. I'm going to watch and wait and see what happens here. Maybe we can get a short, or maybe if we come up for a retest, I can get into a long. But either way, you have your plan in advance. You know where your stop loss should be. You know where your take profit should be, and it will keep you from getting wrecked. These are the times where traders get wrecked. Guys, please don't get wrecked. That's it for today's video, guys. May God bless you all in the name of Jesus, the Messiah. I pray everybody is very blessed. Even if you're not religious, I still pray you are blessed and that the Lord reveals himself to you in a very personal way. I will see everybody in the next video. Have a great day. Peace.